here, and in the spirit of Chess Rush, which this video is sponsored by, we're gonna go Turbo Chess Rush, officially launched and free to play. Use the link below to download from the App Store and Google Play Store. Big thing that separates Chess Rush from other auto battlers. 3 game modes. There's Classic, which is the classic auto battler experience you know and love. There's co-op mode, where you and a partner team up and get to pull resources and heroes, and you get to work together, plan strategies, and create some insane hero comps. And finally, Turbo mode. It's classic mode, except experience is doubled. Money is doubled. Health starts nearly halved. It's fast and it's furious. And let's go right into it. Also, tune in the weekend of July 27th to the Chess Rush Global Star Challenge, featuring 8 big influencers from around the world. And welcome to the first thing that you see in the Auto Battler. It's pretty classic for those of you who have played previous Auto Battlers, and this game is inspired from the first one, Auto Chess. In the early game, you just want to stack multiple of a kind, multiple types. I'm going to go with warriors.
Let the hunt begin. My sword is a combination of both strength and precision.
There's a few good starting types of units. Warriors are a nice and simple one. If I click this warrior thing, I get to see that there are 8 types of warriors, and that when I put out warriors, I get to increase the armor of all allied warriors. Since there are a lot of early game warriors, it makes sense to get these. I'm gonna pick up these because they're a double, and if I happen to roll another one of them, then cool. I get to mix 3 of a kind into a 2-star unit. No warriors here. I will pick up these cyborgs. There's 3 cyborgs here, and 3 cyborg is a nice combo.
Hey, some people are missing.
3 cyborgs.
The 3 cyborgs allow me to increase a random ally's armor and health regen by a decent amount. So it's pretty classic to go for 3 cyborgs and 2 engineers for a decent starting game composition. I love this game's UI. It's very functional. Over on the right side, we have everyone's health, level, and money. Everyone's starting at 60 health in this turbo mode. On the left side, we have the DPS chart. We have the combinations. Star unit. Well, it's a 2-star unit, so get it early. Easy to combine these things. And we'll grab these warriors. This is a fast mode, so it's not unusual to, in turbo mode, level up right off the bat. Right now, a bit of a hodgepodge, but we do have 3 cyborgs. I'm leaning towards getting another hunter to get 3 hunters. Look at the amount of money you're making by default. It's a lot. Turbo mode, of course, doubling the amount of money you make, almost having the amount of health, doubling the amount of XP you get, which makes leveling up really fast. It makes this mode go very, very quickly indeed. And it's good practice for me, because I tend to be a slower player. I've practiced this a little bit, and I'm ready to not choke at the end. Let's pick up this warrior, another cyborg hunter.
Machine S90, ready to engage.
I will soon be trying to put out 3 warriors. As I can see, when I click on this, it's going to show all of the things that are similar to the one I clicked. So really nice. I have 3 unique warriors right here, and probably next turn I'm going to level up once, get to level 6, put out another unit. Might be the time that I switch over to warriors. There's a furry warrior
Don't even try to bribe me
and a
with
cyborg engineer, pulling me in 2 different directions.
But I'm really just
I'm going to switch in this cyborg engineer, and I will put in this warrior that is also a furry. The furry gets me 800 shield on both of these units, allowing for a good early game tank. and now I have the 2-piece engineer also on, increasing the health regen. But I'm lacking our strong 2-star units still though. And certainly in this mode, because health starts low, it's not uncommon to reroll early to level early, because the interest is so much smaller compared to the basic income that you get. I'm gonna sell this though for 1 money just to get that extra interest still. Every 10 money gets you 1 interest. In this game, the money is mana crystals.
I'm looking for a fight.
I want to actually beat this creep, so I'm going to level up 3 times just to ensure that I do. Get out 3 warriors, get that armor up. Now I have a pretty tanky front line. If I click all of these units, I get to see their range, so another great UI thing. I have to credit this particular Autobattler for having a very strong like polished display of, again, the players, the level, the money, the DPS chart, just being able to quickly switch units and being able to see everything. It's nice. And if you thought that was good, there's even better, guides and new players. Because I can click here, I can go to recommended lineups, and there's even some recommendations. If I click use, it'll constantly let you know if like, hey, this unit would be good for that particular unit composition you're going for. Then we got a Kraken here, Ocean-born Hunter. That's gonna be really good.
For too long, or you'll never be able to
What
look
can I
away.
dismantle for 3 hunters is the question. I think we're at the point where these cyborgs have started to be less important. So I'm putting in hunters. Also, during the creep rounds, I get items. In this case, very unusually, I've managed to find 0 items. But if I had items, I could assign them onto characters. Unlucky, but we'll see if my general Autobattler experience manages to overcome this item deficit. Oh, this guy's units were 2 stars. Right now, my units are lacking stars.
Don't even try to bribe me with just 1 banana.
Choose you.
Smells
Here we
nice.
go. 2-star, very easy to combine. I'll put out this 2-star unit, take out this 1-star, actually take out this cyborg engineer. No longer have any synergy. I have 4 warriors out. I think I'll go for a 6 warrior baseline, nice and simple. And let's get rid of all of my cyborgs. This is the stuff to transition out of, and the transition into the middle game happens obviously much faster in turbo mode. Taking some L's early, but that's okay. At least I'm getting a little bit of interest money. Perhaps I'll be going on a losing streak and collecting the mana crystals off of that. Oh, look at that! 2 executioners, demon warriors. That is a great pickup. I'm going to pick up this furry hunter as well. That's really good for my composition. Really good pickup. I'm going to level up the 8 in order to put out yet another hero. You can see this is just so blisteringly fast. Level 8, we've got everyone sitting around level 6 and 8 already. People are, only 1 person is saving money. Some people might be re-rolling instead of leveling up. Very valid because going from 1-star to 2-star doubles the strength of that unit pretty much. Let's talk about this executioner. It's a demon. When I only have 1 type of demon, the attack damage is increased by 40%, and also the target of its attack takes more damage. So, really good to have 1 demon up.
Finally relax.
And I'm really incentivized right now to pick up one more warrior.
Battle machine as all battle performance enhanced.
3 hunters, 6 warriors, that's what I'm gonna go for. And in order to get that, I need to level up 1 more time and put out 1 more warrior. I'm also having this sub-theme of furries. The furry is gonna get me the damage buff, or I mean, rather the health buff, in the form of a shield. that's useful. This Hog Rider is pretty interesting in it. It's a Goblin Rider with Hunter, and this has a bit of a on death it gets to charge and deal damage. Finally, I got some items. So items in this game are simplified. You can equip multiple of the same type of unit, same type of item rather, onto a unit. And I'll go into that later, but first I'm very excited to pick up this General of War.
Victory is within grasp.
I'm at 35 health, so it's time to spend. And I'm going for a very strong synergy-based composition. So I'm going to spend all my money, level up, put out this 6 warrior. 6 warrior increases armor of all ally warriors by further 100. That is quite a lot of armor. Anyways, these items. So this one increases mana recovered when dealing damage. This one increases armor. So I'm going to want to put the armor onto my tankiest unit. Which one would that be? I'm going to think. And then which one do I want to get mana very fast by being a damage dealer? That's probably going to be a hunter. Perhaps it's going to be this stalker drone. It's the one that I have at 2 stars. Nothing exciting here. So let me put my, this ultimate is each normal attack has 30% chance of transforming into a laser beam. But this is a bad item to put the mana item on. I don't believe this unit uses mana. So I want to put it on a hunter. I guess I'll put it on one of these melee hunters. Oh, also, I could put it on my demon. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. The demon does a lot of damage. Yeah, let's do that. So, I press the equip button. I've accidentally put it on my General of War, but that's okay. The General of War has the stun. That's actually what I wanted to do. I must have inadvertently meant to do this. Excellent job, me. I'm also going to put the defensive armor on this. Stack the items onto this character.
This lineup is starting to show its worth.
I meant to do that.
I'm looking for a... I will hit you each time you make a move. Did you hear me?
And see, in turbo mode, everyone's like taking damage, and I'm third with only 35 health, so it's gonna get really tense real fast. It's pure greed that I'm still sitting on 37 money, and you'll notice that the interest level isn't really that much compared to the basic income, and a win is +2 money as opposed to +1 money. So more important is winning, but if you can get the extra value with interest, then take it. Very daring to do so then. Definitely am going to want to reroll very soon. I would say keeping at 50 money to collect the interest is gross overkill in this version. And that's coming from me, a greed master. I won this one because I was up against the other guy who was saving a bunch of money with 49 money.
I guess the opponent has given up on healing.
Alright, so I'm gonna start refreshing. Looking to combine with my current units. Ooh, we got a Goblin Warrior. And also furry warriors. So this warrior should be a good pickup. I don't want to get rid of my furries. Let's get rid of you and put in you.
Wow, 6 goblins.
I also got 2 goblins. Attack speed plus 35% for allied goblins, making this berserker really good. Because this guy gets to increase attack speed, which stacks, so it's a big carry unit. Someone I want to put a bunch of plus damage on, ideally. If I were to get items. Sadly, I'm playing a very item-light game here. But hey, my skills should carry me through.
Choose you.
Here we go. 2-star Demon Executioner, that's big. This is a creep round, so I don't feel the need to spend my money, but after this round, I am going to spend that money. If I don't spend that money, I am going to not only die, but look really silly dying when I have 17 income each turn and like I'm sitting at 50 money. The classic blunder. But for now, I'm collecting that 5 interest and taking advantage of the fact that my economy is probably the best out of everyone. And I just have a general, basic, good plan. 6 warriors, 3 hunters. Very physical, damage-based composition. Got a Forbidden Tome, increases mana recovered when taking damage, so I'm going to want to put that on a guy that I want to use the ability on very quickly.
Battle machine S19. Ready to engage.
Furry Sorcerer, can I possibly hold this?
Please be quiet when I'm divining the future.
Seem to be missing a furry. Ah, I'm missing this furry and this furry, so I could combine those together. Pretty tough to do, though. I'm gonna say I'm not going to focus on this round. Normally I do like to go for 4 furries. So let's just say that, let's see, the hunters I have, I like this goblin, it's increasing my berserker. So we're just gonna get rid of ideas of furry hunters as well. And here's where the money is stacking up. I need to spend this money. Spend, spend, spend. I suppose I can dump 30 money into this, but it's not the optimal use.
Don't look at
But hey,
beauty
in case you can't spend the money fast enough,
or you'll never be able to
Personal-shaped
look
gummy
away.
candy.
the way to do it. There's a guru. This is the wild in this game.
To craft a hero.
Legendary!
Cyborg Engineer, Terminator. Looks cool. I don't think it fits this comp though.
Victory is within grasp.
It's gonna be really hard to fit a 3-star given that I still have so much to do, so I'm gonna sell this. Only work on like a few 3 stars at a time, I'd say, so I'm working on these pretty much.
Player defeated.
One's dying right around me. We're already in the top 4.
I choose you.
Let the hunt. I smell prey.
Roll, 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 roll.
Legendary!
This is really good practice if you need to practice your rolling skills.
Fellow knights, here comes a dragon.
Victory.
Spend, spend, spend.
The war god stands with me.
Legendary!
Void Warlock.
Don't even try to.
Here we go.
I haven't even started and you're all falling apart.
Yeah, I should pick up at least one legendary unit. And this one I think is a very classically good one. The Void Doom has a Void Meteor, which deals true damage equal to max health, so a really good late game. I have 7 warriors, so I can easily get rid of one of the warriors and like make this my pet project. I even have a wild, so I'll be able to use this wild to go into one of these legendaries should I be able to pick up another one.
Fellow knights,
We're not going for 3-star General of War. That's too much. And it's really easy to roll quickly because
candy. I'm depending on you to craft a hero.
it does just show how many you own, so it's really nice and fast that way.
Begin.
So I can make the 2-star Void Doom right now. When I drag this through onto this unit, when it's actually on the board, it will turn into one of those. This guy's got a 3-star Scourge, very spooky. Managed to hold out.
Whoa, we're on a roll.
I need to think about which one of my warriors I'm going to remove. I need to get this Berserker up to 2 stars also. Just have a nice, flat, many 2-star army right now. Let me get rid of this Stalker drone. Seems too unlikely that I'll do it. Berserker, nice, here we go.
I can take on an army alone.
Ah, I can't do it unless I also have another one of these.
Legendary!
There we go.
We're even stronger now.
Vortex of the flow of life is
That's not the right unit to go out. It is my only 1-star, but that gets rid of the hunter bonus. This is a creep round, so I didn't worry too much about it. So thinking about which warrior to remove, I'm going to... This has the Ocean-born bonus. I think I want to keep that around. Which warrior is weakest? Think. At this point, the furry bonus is not a lot. 800 damage is barely anything.
That's the whole evolutionary family.
So... I'm gonna say the weakest link is this common Bangar.
3 hunters, 2 Oceanborns.
The Forbidden Tome increases mana recovered while taking damage. I'm going to put this on the Void Doom. Want them to cast very fastly. Critical Greatsword. I'm going to put that on Berserker. Deal the damage. I have 61 money. I'm falling into the classic trap of not being able to spend my money. Let's start some projects. We'll do. We'll try to build that 4-star.
Trustworthy companion.
Don't even try to brag me with
Okay, this is a really strong hunter, legendary hunter, Oceanborn as well. So I'm going to want to replace one of my hunters with it, probably this one, since this one is giving me the goblin buff. So let's sell this. Replace it with King of the Sea. King of the Sea has stuns. As usual, stuns are quite good in this game. Looks like it's 1-on-1 now. I am just trying to reroll hard for that other hunter.
War god stands with me.
Oh my god. So hard to... Here, let's get rid of this stuff. That was not going to become 3 stars, I guess. We're going to try to go for the big 3-star stuff. But I think this is going to be the end. If he wins, though, then I had better keep rerolling and not watching that battle. Kraken 2-star achieved. That's good.
Victory belongs to the side of justice.
Closer to our goal.
I won!
Or
Okay,
you'll never
great.
be able to look away.
Whew, and that's the fast and furious pace of this game. As you can see, I can still use way more practice because, geez, it is really hard to spend that much money in turbo mode at the end, especially when you're still getting the 5 interest, which is why you don't need to save that much money in this mode. But super fast and furious mode. Glad I won. Good baseline team of warriors and hunters there. Kept upgrading my warriors and hunters over time and making sure they weren't obsolete. Great. That's the speed of Chess Rush. Get Chess Rush using the link below.